right, welcome back. You're listening to the Weekly Wrap Up show. Starting off with Carter Crow from StratCom. How
Hey,
are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Good, good.
Lovely to hear. Well, just to cover what's been going on in my division. So this week we had a good, a good couple articles come through that have been really impactful. To start that off with, I believe on Tuesday we posted this. The Southern Miss wins first game in the Builderback era, which is super exciting. That's talking about
Congrats to them.
women's basketball, I believe. Super excited. This is our first game since we lost Miss Joyce, I believe. So big, big, big excitement. Going over to volleyball, we fell to the Texas State in a 3-match set, but it's okay because Southern Miss to the top.
We'll
we
bounce
rise.
back.
That's what Eagles do. And a good couple more coming out now. We have had them come out since since Wednesday and Thursday. Now they're going to come out all the way till Tuesday. So stay on sm2.usm on Instagram, Southern Miss Student Media on Facebook, and Southern Miss Student Media on X. Go ahead and follow us because that's where we're gonna keep you updated, keep you posted on a constant where you can see it from your phone. This week we also got up the latest episode of Somewhere with Sophia. It is the second episode, but it is very, very, very well edited, very well shot. I was super excited. Sophia got to go to the House of Pain, which was a
Nice.
one-night event, haunted house at the Pain Center here on campus. Really excited. Thank y'all to the House of Pain, and thank you to April for letting us go out there and film. Sophia got to go in before the rest of everybody and get the little first run tour, and so it's really exciting. Go ahead and check that out. If you didn't get a chance to go to the House of Pain, this is your opportunity to get a look and to see what it was and what was going on. So that pretty much covers Southern Miss Student Media on Instagram, Facebook, and X. Go ahead and follow us there when you get a chance.
Yeah, that Somewhere with Sophia new episode was a fun watch. That was
It's
fantastic.
Let me tell you, this was in part due because of Stratcom and Creative. I have to give Creative their props because let me tell y'all something. Stratcom was stressed out and I said, Micah Gibbs, please help. And Micah said, I got you. I got you. And he sent out his best filmer, and Sophia said it was just a great time. She had a lot of fun. And then they sent over the video to us. I actually got one of our new volunteers for Stratcom to edit this one. And he, when I tell y'all, impressed me so much. It is beautifully edited, and I was more than happy to post it. So I'm very proud of both divisions. I mean, teamwork at its finest.
Yeah.
Truly.
Y'all are all
Truly.
such pros. It's really cool to see. Okay, well, we have a news wrap from Nishranika talking about a USM student actor's film. And then after that, we'll be back with Micah Hill.
For Southern Miss Student Media, I'm Listronika. Sometimes I get bored and I start imagining what I would say in my award acceptance speech. You know who to thank, what moments to talk about, a few lies here and there. We have all done it, but one of the students from Southern Miss, Srizal Thapa, might be much closer than most of us to actually doing it in real life. His short film, Sonder, won multiple awards and nominations, and he attended a film festival in LA where he met Hollywood stars like Madison Wolfe, Michael Murray, and Ted Donovan to name a few. Let's listen to Thapa talk about his movie.
Sonder is about this hopeless romantic who must fight his deepest fears to bridge the gap between himself and a stranger, which turns the park that he goes to kind of release himself into a battlefield or a stage of personal redemption.
The award judges were not the only people impressed by Thapa's talent. He has also been highly praised among his classmates and professors. Matthew Ernest, one of his professors and mentors, talks about him.
I think he is an exceptional student. I don't just think that. Everyone thinks he's an exceptional student. Very hardworking, very creative, and it's been wonderful to see him really turn a corner in his acting this year. He has met some pretty significant artistic challenges and has done beautifully.
Sapa also mentioned how his family, which is from Nepal, was not always on board with him pursuing theatre as his career, but became fully supportive after Sonder. As a Nepali person myself, I cannot overstate how big of an achievement that is. For Southern Miss Student Media, I'm Nisranika.
All right, welcome back. This is the weekly wrap up. And next up, we have Micah Hill. Tell us a little bit about what's been going on in TV.
Yes, so we've had a lot coming up. So I think I told y'all, or I remember telling y'all about the monkey update. We have another update.
Oh my gosh, we
Okay.
have
Have y'all seen
another.
it?
I'm hyped.
Yes.
No, tell
I
me.
haven't
Tell me
heard of
Okay,
everything.
so the monkeys have been found.
We found them.
But they might not be alive, but they've been found. Yeah. Check out the episode. We talked about it.
Oh,
Check it out.
Everyone's gonna have to hop on.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a mother that destroyed the monkey to protect her child, and we
I
talked a
actually
little bit
did
about
hear
that.
about
Yep.
that,
Yep.
And
Talked about that, and you know what? If I had to put myself in a mother's point of view, I can understand that.
you got to
So,
protect your
yeah.
kid
You got to protect your kids.
against the monkey with COVID.
Exactly. And then we also went, like you've seen a lot of like voting and stuff like that. So we were talking about how Johnny Dupree won District 45 at Tuesday's special elections. We also talked about the SNAP benefits and how people in Mississippi won't be receiving their SNAP benefits this month. So in the episode, we were talking about some solutions that Mississippi has come up with to kind of counteract that. We also talked about the FAFSA. I hope y'all filled it out. I need to fill mine out. Yeah. So we talked about that. They opened up in October, so students can fill that out now for the 2026 to 2027 school year. Also, you guys like Curious George by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that man in the yellow suit.
Exactly, the man in
Yes.
yellow suit, the monkey. Like when I was a kid, I used to watch the movie over and over and over again. So luckily for us, we have a new exhibit here on campus in the McCain Library and Archive. So it brings the childhood memories that we hold so dearly to life, and talks about the creators of Curious George there. So y'all make sure to check it out.
That's awesome.
I know when I saw the story, I was like, I didn't know we had
That's
this
so
here,
fun.
but yeah, we have that now, and I plan on going over there and checking it out. We had Sophia Vetrano over that story. She did an amazing job. Speaking of her, she was over our weather this week. We had Gabe Calhoun over the sports, and we had Kiera Fox and Stephanie Perez Munoz for the main anchors today. So make sure to check out the full episode at Southern Miss Student Media.
Now, the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
Does Curious George have a tail?
He
Think
doesn't
about
have
that.
a tail?
Think about that.
I thought.
Does he?
Am I thinking about
I
Dora
would've-
the Explorer?
Oh my gosh, you might be thinking of Boots from Dora the
I think
Explorer.
I am.
But no, this was a big old thing on the internet like a few years ago, and it was like everybody was like, I remember Curious George
Had a
having a tail
tail.
and him like swinging from the logo. But no, that George does not have
No
a tail.
tail.
No tail on that George.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then, but now that you say Dora the Explorer and Boots,
I'm kind of like
I think that's what it is. I think people are blending monkeys.
the two childhoods. Like, yeah, for sure.
And none of these ones have COVID.
Thank goodness. But yeah, that's it for SMTV side.
Okay. Well, yeah, definitely gonna have to check out the Curious George exhibit. That sounds so cool.
We're going after work.
Yes,
We're
we are.
walking over.
Immediately.
Yes. All right. Well, we have a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with some updates on radio.
Sponsorship comes from Furniture Direct, with locations in Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Columbia. Are you looking for a deal? Lots of styles on a good value? You can find them on Facebook at Furniture Direct Hattiesburg for the latest specials and promotions. Or you can shop anytime at FurnitureDirectNow.com. You can see why Furniture Direct is your furniture destination.
My name is Lola Silvestri, and I'm going to be 95 this year. I was very independent. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Hey, America, we need to have a little talk. We've got a lot of food in this country, so how are 17 million kids in America struggling with hunger? That's why the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gathers surplus food and gets it to hungry kids who need it. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
To help solve hunger in Mississippi, contact Mississippi Food Network or visit feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
To the big-hearted, the bold, the teachers, the growers, the builders, the change makers, we need you. We are the Peace Corps. In more than 60 countries, we go the distance to make a difference. We're volunteers, partners, communities, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you looking for more? Then we are looking for you. Join us at peacecorps.gov.
All right, welcome back to the weekly wrap up. Just some quick updates on radio. This past week, we had a bunch of really great interviews. We had Dr. Don Yee with the Science Cafe. We also, on Tuesday, had Anna Rush, who Tuesday was voting day, if you didn't know, and she came in to talk about her campaign. That was a really good interview with Skylar hosting. On Wednesday, we had one of my favorite things we do occasionally is have a musician come in and do a live performance. So we had Brian Bulansky come in with his guitar, and he did a live performance on the air, which was
That's amazing.
awesome.
really fun. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite interview formats that we
Yeah.
do sometimes.
Just
So
give me a concert.
yeah, for real. So that's on YouTube. Also on Thursday, we had some people coming to talk about the Almost Underground reading series. So lots of really great interviews. Those are up on our YouTube. If you go to our YouTube, click on live. All of our past live streams are on there, so you can go watch any shows that you miss. Definitely go check out the ones from this week. They're great shows. Next week we have a student spotlight, and we also have Bridget Smith coming in to talk about kick glass. So stay tuned. WSM 88.5 FM. We're also on YouTube. We stream live there. So if you don't have a radio, or if you're on YouTube right now, this is where you'll find it. But that is pretty much it for radio. Did either of you have anything else you wanted to add for SM2 coming up?
Nothing as of right now.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Y'all
Stay
have
golden.
Yeah. Stay
To the
tuned.
top.
To the top.
Yeah.
Go follow the socials.
Follow the socials.
Go watch the YouTube.
All the things.
Read
Check
the
out
articles.
the TV.
Pick up the paper.
Student print.
we are gonna hopefully have some coupons be coming into the paper. Hopefully we've it's kind of in there, but students start picking up the paper because you might be able to get some deals out of that. Start looking through.
We also have great stories too.
We do.
Yeah. So thanks for listening. That was the weekly wrap up.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been the Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up. A look at the events Southern Miss Student Media has covered throughout the week and the events Southern Miss Student Media is working on for next week. The Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up airs Fridays at noon on Southern Miss Radio. We'll see you next week.